Hello, Mohammed. Hi, Rasha. How are you?
Thanks, what about you?
Thank you. Are you better?
Yes, thanks.
Okay. I'm so happy. Okay, Mohammed, can you hear me? Mohammed? Okay, tonight we're gonna talk about best inventions in the history. And now I wanna start asking the questions. I'd like to start with Mehdi.
Okay.
Mehdi, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Mehdi, what are the best and the most useful inventions of the mankind in the 20th and 21st centuries?
I know it's not easy to go probably with one of the best or one thing, but in my mind, I think satellites are are best inventions during history. At the first, I was gonna go probably for the internet. Okay, with the internet, but I think the internet is included. Okay, it included satellite. I mean, it's a part of satellite too, because in fact the internet is available or is accessible through satellite, and so after invention of satellites, not only they mankind could use them for sending signal in order to communicate, to make call, or also satellites have been used for sending TV signal or radio signal, and also the internet. So in my mind, I think satellites are best inventions during history.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great. Mohammed, hello. We cannot hear you. Maybe let me check whether no, you are not muted, but we cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Mohammed,
Mohammed,
we don't have your voice.
yeah. Okay, you can check your voice on Skype. There is a section in setting. You can check your headphone and your microphone. Okay, and after that you can join us. There is a section in setting. Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Mehdi,
Yeah.
what are the famous inventors, Who are, excuse me, who are the famous inventors,
I think Alexander Graham Bell, but no, sorry, Edison. I made a mistake. Yeah, I think he's the best inventor during the history because not only I don't think he has discovered or he has invented electricity, but also as far as I know, he has invented a lot of things. Okay, new things. Yeah, and I think he's at least I would say he's the most famous inventors during history.
Uh-huh.
What about you?
Yeah. You know, yeah, I agree with you. And I think electricity has been one of the most important inventions in the last 20 centuries, because everything, including internet or satellites that you mentioned, are dependent on electricity. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't think in that way.
Yeah, and I agree with you completely. But I think I cannot say the exact names or the exact things, but I think everything related to medical issues, okay, or every invention related to curing people, related to curing the illnesses are really important, and I think they could be the most important and the best inventions during the past 2 centuries.
That's
Everything related to medical.
okay. In your mind, do you think the electricity has discovered or has invented? Which one? Has invented or has discovered?
I think invented.
Invented, but
I think.
electricity, there is, electricity is in nature too.
I'm not sure. Maybe it has been discovered, but I think I have heard or I have read that it has been invented, although I'm not sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I have to check that. Thank you. Mohammed, is everything okay? Again, we cannot hear you. Okay, Rasha, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, dear. Rasha, tell me the most famous inventors you know. Inventors, people who had invented something.
I think Graham Bell.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hmm.
What Graham Bell invented?
Graham Bell invented phone and other things. They, for example, they work with phone or phone work with them, and he invents these things. And
Yeah.
Razi and
Uh-huh. But Zakaria,
yes,
Zakaria Razi
yes.
has discovered alcohol, not invented.
Oh, sorry.
He has discovered. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me ask you another question, Mehdi.
Yeah.
Mehdi, is there anything that you wish to have or you wish to be invented in the future?
Be invented. I have never thought about it, but let me, I think one day it will be possible for any person to have, to be able to, any person would be able to fly, okay? Fly, or maybe a kind of car be invented that people can fly, can save, okay, can fly, can save and drive in the same time. That kind of car, I think it would be so
Could you
interesting.
please repeat a
Uh, you
kind of
know,
car?
yeah, a type of car. I hope a type of car, a kind of car will be invented in the future that in the same time or simultaneously can drive. Okay, be able to be driven and be saved and be flown on. Okay, yeah, fly, flown, yeah, and in the
Yeah.
same what's the
And
Spanish?
what was the second one? Be
Sailed.
driving.
Sailed.
Okay.
On what?
With
Okay, on what?
okay. Oh, that is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really innovative and interesting. But I think it would be possible.
Yeah.
Maybe in 2050.
Yeah, if we have enough time after, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. I tell you a fun memory about that kind of car. Okay.
Yeah. You can say here as well. But I will come back to you, and you can say your funny memory. Mohammed, is everything okay? Again, I cannot hear you.
Yeah, yeah. I can't hear.
Russia,
Yes.
many years ago, I think about 60 years ago, television was one of the most important inventions, at least in Iran. I'm not sure about other countries, but I'm sure 60 years ago in Iran, many families didn't have any TV, and they wished to have one. Can you tell me what is the role of television in your life right now?
I think I just play with it with PS4. I don't see any cartoon in it, and sometimes I see my series or some films in it, but in television, but in,
On television.
on television, but in our house, television sometimes is worked. Is very usually is off. We don't
Uh-huh.
we don't see any movie in it on it.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think in our house, it's the same story, and our television is on just at the time of news because my father follows the news. Okay, Mehdi, uh,
Yeah.
what is the role of television in your house?
I would say nothing,
Nothing.
in, yeah, nothing generally, okay? In my house, in my home, sorry. In fact, I don't watch TV at all. Just sometimes I watch some football games or matches, and not in my home. In my home, I go to my brother's home and I watch some football games, but I don't watch any TV series or movies, because especially Iranian, okay, Iranian TVs, because I don't believe them. In fact, I disagree with their programs and their broadcasts, and yeah, that's it. Just sometimes I watch it, and also I'm eager, I also read news through website. I mean, yeah, through websites and also some channel on Telegram.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. That, for example, I personally don't follow the news because I'm not interested in news. But I know that most of the men try to watch the news, follow the news in order to have some fun and in order to, for example, spend their free time. And sometimes
Yeah.
this is really important to them. And you said that you follow the news via Telegram or a website. So you don't watch it on TV?
No, no, I don't watch it because I don't believe. Okay, believe it on Iranian TVs, and but not, I think, men follow news just for spending their time. I believe all people, not in our country, I mean generally, should follow news because it's so important. As a person who you live in a country, in this country, you should know about anything that is happening around you in your country, because you are a citizen in this country. You are a member of this nation. I think
Yes,
it's
Mehdi. Yes, Mehdi. But I prefer to hear about good news. I prefer to hear about the improvements of young people in Iran, and I like to watch these things. And mostly, news are not about good things. Because of that, I don't like to follow them.
Yeah, you're right. It makes you depressed. Yeah, it sorry. It sometimes makes you depressed or sad, especially when
Yeah.
you read about faults, about mismanagement, or about in the environment. Okay.
Yeah, but let me ask you something else. There are some TV series or some TV shows which are really popular, and most of the people watch them. For example, one of the TV series was بانوی امارات. I think it was broadcasting 6 or no more than 7, 8 months ago, and it was really popular among Iranians. Haven't you watched that?
No, no. I said I don't have a TV set in my room. Okay, but
Uh-huh.
in fact, yeah, but it doesn't work. I mean, not. In fact, my satellite doesn't work at all, and I have no motivation to fix it. Okay, because I don't need to watch it. I watch.
Yeah, yeah. You can find everything on YouTube, Apparat.
Yeah, in fact, I download my favorite TV series or movies on the internet,
Yeah.
and I prefer Hollywood movies and TV series, and I foreign or English TV series, but because not only I enjoy watching them, but also to some extent it can help me to improve my English. However, I watch them for funny.
Uh-huh. You watch them for fun,
Yeah,
and so you can say internet has been one of the best inventions recently in
yeah,
a recent century.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I believe.
Oh, very good. Yeah, thank you. Mohammed, oh my God, what is this noise? What are you doing? I think Mohammed won't be successful to join us tonight.
Yeah, yeah. It looks.
Yeah. Okay, Russia, you answer, please. Is there anything that you like to invent yourself, or is there anything that you like others to invent?
Um, I don't have any idea. Is hmm, I don't have any idea. Someone wants to invent some things by themselves, and I don't have any idea to what they can invent.
Mhm. And haven't you ever thought about that?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much. How about you, Mehdi? Did you answer this question?
What story? For the
Inventions that you like to have in the future.
yeah,
Inventions that you
yeah,
like.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I answered this question.
What did you say?
I said I like a new car, okay, a new type of car that be able
Yeah, you
to
said that.
expedite, sail, and drive, okay, be driven it on road.
Yeah. And I think it's the time to retell your memory, your funny memory.
Yeah, when I was answering that your question, in fact, I remember that memory. In yeah, one day, two teachers, okay, two teachers were telling their memories, okay, they were, okay, so they wanted to be retired, okay, in that day, a party had for them. Well, sorry, was had. But one of them said one day we were talking about a new type of car, okay, a new type of car that can crash together, new cars that can crash together, and we thought, they were serious, and one of them said we thought about it for uh, for some, I don't know, 20 minutes or more or less, okay, but so at the finally we agreed that if car can I don't know through can jump, okay, when they want to crash together, crash against together, against one another, yeah, each other, sorry, if they can jump. So in this way, for example, it's not possible an accident be happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he continued after 2 or 3 days. One day, one night, it was a cold night and it was too late. It was around 2 or 3, okay, a.m. in
Okay.
the morning. So
Uh-huh.
I heard someone was knocking the door. When I opened it, and he said his name. He was that person, okay? And he said,
Oh.
okay, my friend, that type of car cannot be invented. I said, what? And he said, I was, yeah. I said, why? In that time you came here to tell me about that car? He said, yes. Because if in the same time both car made a decision to jump, so in the air they can crash together again. Crash again together. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Very good. Dear Rasha, what do you think? What are the inventions that you like the most?
I like it's mm, it's something like popcorn, and its name's Bouchard, and they're so yummy, and I
Hmm.
like them.
What's that?
Bouchard, they are like popcorn, but there is I don't know what happened in their formula, but they changed, and they very yummy
Uh-huh.
from. It's
Very
very
good.
yummy.
I haven't eaten that. Great. And how
You
about
should
the
eating.
Okay. How about the internet? What do you think about the invention of internet?
For example, like phones or tablets, like something like this.
Internet itself.
Okay. I don't see anything to like it to be good for me.
Do you like the internet? Are you happy that the internet is in your life? Because when I was at your age, I didn't have access to internet. Maybe when I was 12 years old, for the first time, I saw the internet and I used the internet.
I don't like it's in my life, but it's good for some things. But sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. For example, when we want to buy some things, like for example, home or something like this, we can go to internet, for example, Digicala, Diva, Shapur, and we can buy from there. But sometimes it's not good. They so get, for example, your time and you. Sorry, my.
Yeah, it can waste your time. What happened? Hello, Russia. Hello. Okay, thank you. Mohammed, is the problem fixed or not?
Hello, how are you? Do you have
Oh,
my voice?
Mohammed, I have finally, finally, at last, we have your voice. Yes. How are you tonight?
Thank you very much. I don't know what problem is gone for my voice, but I omit my headphone and I can speak to you.
Mm. I wanted to say that it's the problem, your headphone, but I was thinking that you will test that. Thank you. Okay, but you tested that really late.
Yes.
I expected you to test it in the first 5 minutes.
Excuse me. Yes,
No,
it takes
no,
time.
no problem. Okay, you tell us what are the best inventions of the 20th and 21st centuries in your eyes?
I think the best and the most innovation that humankind has invented is about something that makes our life easy. For example, internet or cell phone, telephone, and I think electricity that our life is going easy. And I think it's the best invention. For example, every invention or discover something has disadvantages or advantages, and also we have both advantage and disadvantage, and we can waste our time with this invention, or we can have them useful for us. For example, we can have a communication with the people all of the world with helping internet, and I think internet omits the distance between peoples, and it's very good.
Peoples,
And yes, what
peoples.
happened?
Do we have such a word?
No,
Peoples?
I didn't tell that.
Okay. So I heard wrong. Excuse me.
No,
So yeah, thank you very
it's
much.
just it.
And who are the famous and best inventors, you know?
I think Graham Bell for telephone, Edison for electricity. Am I right? Electricity, Edison?
Electricity. Yes.
Electricity, yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And I think internet is not an invention because we have it and someone has discovered that.
And internet is not an invention.
Yes, I think
Why?
because of some waves that we have it during the time in our life, and someone has discovered that, and I think it's not invention that make it from the first, from out of nothing.
I didn't get your point. For example, you accept that electricity is an invention, but you don't accept that the internet is an invention too.
No, I have the same idea about electricity. I think these things exist, but we, for example, we didn't discover them, and someone that I told has discovered them, and I think progress them, and we have it, and now we have it, and we can use it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mehdi, what's your opinion about Muhammad's speech? Muhammad says that there is no invention and everything exists, and just there are some people to discover them. What is the difference between inventing something and discovering something?
Okay, there is a clear difference between these words. When we say something has been invented, it means until before that there wasn't. Okay, that thing there wasn't. So discoveries mean there is. Okay, a discovering thing means if there is, in for example, in the world, but someone who has discovered it. So, but invented, no, before that there wasn't.
But
But about
Muhammad says everything exists. Even
no, no, maybe, it depends how we look at, how we examine it or think about it. For example, about the internet, maybe it's true that internet is a kind of it's a kind of communication. It's a new type of communication. So there are other types of communication naturally too, but not like the internet. The internet is something that has been invented in the past, and as far as I know, I think the Queen of England is the first one, not maybe in the internet, but she was the first one that sent the first email in history. Okay, the first email, and maybe she was the first person who has used the internet.
really, Elizabeth,
Yeah. I
Queen
don't know
Elizabeth.
her name, but I read. Okay, I saw it. Yeah, I read about it. I don't know her name exactly.
I have another question. To whom she sends the email? To whom?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it, or maybe I don't know. But I read, okay, that the Queen of England was the first person who sent the first email in history, but I don't know, or at least I don't remember it now. So no, I think I disagree with Muhammad that I think the internet is an invention, and in my mind, I think it's maybe one of the best invention during history.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, Mohammed, is there any invention that you are looking forward to see to think in the near future?
I think maybe we will have some robots that do some works and activity the same as humans. I think the technology is progressing very quickly, and maybe with subject like deep learning, artificial intelligence, we can have something like robots.
What is deep learning?
The, I just have seen that, but I think that deep learning, for example, it's related to some articles that you can teach some robots, some robots, for example, some algorithms to robots that they can do some works and activity.
Uh-huh.
I think
Yes.
it's about that, but I will send a message about that to group to let the other person know about that.
Thank you very much. And is there anything that you yourself like to invent?
I like to invent something, but I didn't think about that.
What, for
I
example,
don't
what do
know.
you like? What do you like to invent?
Mm, I don't know now. I want I should think about that.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
What about you? What do you want to invent?
Me?
Yes.
Uh, actually, I'm not a doctor, and I haven't studied medical science. But if it was possible, I would like to invent or maybe discover, I don't know, but better to say invent some medicine and something that can cure each and every illness.
Yes, it's very
Mm.
good, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. But I don't have, I don't have the enough knowledge, but it is my wish. I can say it's my wish to, or my wish for all people to be cured easily and something like this.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
your idea is good, and I think you're not selfish woman. I think.
Thank you. That's kind of you. Okay, dear Mehdi,
Yeah,
are you there?
yeah.
Is there anything, any point to add?
Yes, just one. I wanna say something. One thing. Yeah. I think in ancient Iran, oh my God, in ancient Iran, that drug has been invented, has been discovered. But it's not.
Really?
It's not. It's not true. It's not a reality. But I know in legend, I think you have heard its name. If I tell you, Nushdaru. Nushdaru is a
Ah,
kind of drug
yes.
that can cure any illness.
Really?
Yeah,
Nushtaru
yeah,
is that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Nushdaru. Yeah.
I had heard Nushtaru پس از مرگ سهراب, something
Yeah.
like this. But I didn't know that Nushtaru can cure every illness.
Yeah. I think it's the kind of drug that can cure any illness.
Uh-huh. And you say that it was something imaginary.
Yeah, definitely. In that time, yeah. It's related to legends, yeah? Legends of some, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you're
Great.
welcome.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. No, that's it.
So, Mohammed, is there anything to add?
No, I don't want to add some points, but I want to say, excuse me, for
No
my
problem.
voice that I couldn't
Okay.
come sooner.
Okay.
Oh, no problem.
Dear
Thank you very
Mohammed,
much.
I'm free and I can stay here. I mean, I can be online and you can test your, I don't know, your headphone or something. I am
That's
free
kind
right
of you. Thank you, Mr. Mehdi.
now. Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, I got really happy to meet you tonight, and I'm looking forward to meeting you on Saturday night again. Have a nice weekend, and bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.